Okay, welcome to Courageous Hearts, Day 3. Today we're talking about strength in stillness. It's good to see you all here again. This has been a journey for me as well as all of you. I'm really enjoying it and I hope you are too. So over the last 2 days, we've reclaimed your story and also honored your courage. That alone is powerful work. Today, we're going to focus on something that many of us find challenging in a busy world, and that is stillness. Stillness isn't just about sitting quietly, it's about learning to listen beneath the noise to your own heart. Hear your own heart and your own truth. That is where clarity is born. So let's settle in together. First, I'd like to talk about why stillness matters. We live in a culture that praises productivity and constant motion. It seems like we're always running from one thing to the next. We often even forget about being mindful in what we're doing at this moment. And we're thinking about what's next instead of just focusing on the moment. But healing and transformation often happens in these quiet moments when you finally stop trying to prove, fix, or figure everything out. Stillness is where you hear your own voice again. Soothe your nervous system and discover that you don't have to react to every thought. When you learn to pause, you make space for wisdom to emerge. So I like to call it finding quiet amidst the chaos. I'm going to read a little bit from my current book, which is a devotional for women. In the first chapter, I talk about finding quiet amidst the chaos. In the hustle and bustle of our daily life, finding moments of solitude can seem like a luxury. Yet, we often see the most amazing spiritual connections in these quiet moments. Solitude allows us to hear the whispers of our hearts. Whether it's a few minutes in the morning before the world wakes, or those precious moments at night when the house finally settles. So setting aside time for solitude can become a retreat where you can reflect and recharge from the day's demands. Similarly, scheduled retreats or personal days devoted to relaxation provide a deeper dive into your search for stillness, allowing you to step back and see the bigger picture. Creating peace in a busy life doesn't require a dramatic overhaul of our life. Begin small with intentional choices. Start by scheduling quiet hours or quiet minutes or moments in your day. These don't have to be long, drawn-out periods, but they should be consistent. Allowing you to step back away from the noise and focus inward. Designate a location for solitude, whether it's a cozy nook in your home or a bench in a nearby park, or if you're at work, it's just quiet time at your desk for a minute, if that's possible. This space and time becomes sacred, a physical reminder to pause and breathe. I have an alert in my phone for 11 o'clock every day. It's actually 11 minutes after 11 a.m. every single day. It goes off. And that's just a reminder to stop what I'm doing and just breathe and have a few minutes of quiet time. That's a little hint if you want to try it. I choose 11:11 each day because it is towards the later time in the morning, but it's a good time for me to stop if I've forgotten to do it. Sometimes I've already done it, but sometimes I've totally neglected that piece of solitude for myself. So 11:11 is a time for me to stop and just think. Over time, these quiet moments will become a favorite part of your day, offering respite and clarity. External and internal noises can hinder or clutter our minds. So, this quiet time is a way to combat this craziness in our minds. Reduce digital distractions by turning off notifications during those quiet times and creating a screen-free zone. Incorporating mindfulness practices such as focusing on your breath or repeating a mantra or a calming phrase that can help center your thoughts and promote an awareness of this moment, ultimately grounding you in peace. Try this mantra: I release worry and embrace calm. So take a moment to think about right now your relationship with stillness. Is this something that's difficult for you or something that you already do or can do? Let's repeat this mantra silently to ourselves. I release worry and embrace calm. Let's say it again. I release worry and embrace calm. So if you have paper and pen or you have your worksheet available, ask yourself, when was the last time I allowed myself to be still without an agenda? What happens in my mind when I just sit quietly? Do I judge myself for resting or slowing down? Do I think I need to be productive all the time? Write a few thoughts in your journal. We'll pause for the next 3 to 4 minutes so you can do some writing. Again, the mantra, I release worry and embrace calm. I posted the link in the chat to access the workbook. If you don't have it already, you can download it from that link. All right, so now let's practice some stillness together. So find a comfortable seated position. Put your feet on the floor. Soften your gaze or close your eyes, whichever works best for you. You can put your hands on your lap and take a deep breath. Then let it out very slowly, counting to 4. Let's do that again. Breathe in and breathe out, counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice any tension in your shoulders and allow your shoulders to soften. Notice your jaw and let it soften as well. Maybe move your jaw up and down. Sometimes we hold tension there. Feel the support of the chair beneath you. Feel the floor underneath your feet. Now simply pay attention to your breath, sitting quietly and listening to your breath. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Gently bring your focus back to your breathing. We'll pause again for another minute or two. Okay, gently open your eyes. What would it feel like to create more moments like this in your day? I encourage you to listen to your breath because when you do that, it helps keep your mind focused there. Sometimes it will wander anyway, but that's okay. Just bring it back to your breathing. But focusing on a voice can be helpful, or just focusing on your own breath if you're alone. There are lots of meditations on YouTube, and that's helpful to me. I usually go listen to one of those because then I listen to a voice and someone talking to me. So that's another thing you can do. So when you're ready, we'll just move on. Hopefully you feel relaxed and calm. We're going to talk now about mindfulness as an anchor for finding stillness. Mindfulness doesn't imply that you will never experience stress or difficult emotions again. Rather, it serves as an anchor when that stress or that difficult emotion shows up. Stillness can be a reliable practice when you return to life's challenges or when they become overwhelming. It's important to recognize that this journey is not about striving for perfection. Instead, it's about establishing a consistent practice that helps you navigate the ups and downs of life. To cultivate a greater sense of stillness and presence in your day-to-day routine, consider incorporating some simple, effective practices. Here are 3 that can be helpful to use on a daily basis. First is to take 5 conscious breaths before checking your phone in the morning. Sometimes it's the first thing we do is pick up the phone. But before you do, stop and think and take 5 conscious breaths. This brief moment of awareness can set a positive tone for your day, grounding you in the present and allowing you to approach your task with clarity rather than distraction. Sometimes picking up that phone to check for text messages or email can be the thing that causes distraction. But taking just a few seconds of conscious breaths can really ground us and then set us up for the day and give us a little peace first thing in the morning. Pause for a moment before responding to a stressful text or email. This is number 2. Instead of reaching immediately for a response, take a deep breath and reflect on your response. Maybe even walk away for a minute and think about your response. Breathe and take a minute of stillness. This can help you communicate more thoughtfully and reduce your feelings of anxiety. So pausing before you respond to a stressful text or email can help again with stillness and clarity. The third idea is to spend 5 minutes each evening sitting quietly. Simply just be. Sometimes when you're just getting ready for bed, ready to go to sleep, it's a good time just to sit on the edge of the bed and just be. You don't have to think. You don't have to do anything. You could say a prayer if you want, but it's okay just to sit and be and clear your mind and reflect on your day without any distractions. It helps add peace to your life before you lay your head on the pillow. It helps you unwind and connect with yourself, clearing your mind for a good night's sleep. Incorporating these small practices or others into your daily routine can gradually build a strong foundation of calm, enabling you to handle life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Remember, it's consistency of habits that can help lead to lasting change and a more balanced state of mind. So just be. I'll post these 3 ideas in our chat. That way you can refer to them. They should be there now or shortly. Now we'll do a visualization exercise. It's a very short practice, just a few minutes. But let's close our eyes and we're going to visualize how it feels to be completely at peace. Think of a place where you feel peaceful. Maybe it's your happy place. Or perhaps it's a real place that you have visited or somewhere you create in your own mind, some place you would like to visit. For me, it's the beach. I call that my happy place. I live in the Midwest, so I don't get to the ocean or the beach as often as I would like. But it is my happy place when I'm there. Okay, do you have that picture in your mind? Wherever it is for you? Again, imagine a place where you feel completely at peace. Visualize every detail. What do you see? Do you see colors? Do you see nature or other elements? What do you hear? So visualize this place where you're completely at peace. What do you see and what do you hear? Now, what do you feel? What does the air feel like? Or are you sitting on something? What does the bench or the chair or the ground feel like wherever you're sitting? What do you feel? What scents are present? What do you smell? Are they good aromas? If it's a peaceful place, I hope they are. Things that make you happy and feel peaceful. What flavors can you taste? Sometimes just the thought of your favorite flavor will help you taste it in your favorite place, in your happy place. This is your calm place, your place of peace, and this is a place you can return to anytime you need stillness. If you're feeling anxiety, just take a breath in and exhale slowly, and then visualize this place of peace. Let's take a deep breath in together, and then a conscious breath out, counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold this feeling for a moment longer. When you're ready, we can open our eyes and maybe roll our shoulders a little bit. We can even lift our arms if you're able and stretch our shoulders a bit. whatever you want to do just to feel loose and relaxed. Before we close today, take a moment to write about your calm place. So take out that pen and paper and answer this question. How can I bring a little more of this feeling into my daily life? How can I use stillness in my own daily life? We'll pause for 2 to 3 minutes so you can write and answer that question. How can you bring a little more of this feeling of stillness into your daily life? Are you able to answer the question? How can I bring a little more of this feeling of stillness into my daily life? When you make it a daily practice, it becomes easier. It also becomes a, a place that you can find calm when things are crazy, whether that's work or appointments or kids that you're running around. Whatever it is, finding stillness can really help ground you and keep you steady. So as we close today, you've done some powerful work today. It's been a wonderful 3 days. If you've missed any of day 1 or day 2, you can go watch the recordings. They're each about 30 minutes. Simply practicing stillness each day is an act of self-respect in a world that wants you to stay distracted. We have all kinds of ways to get distracted if we want. But so often, that's all we do is look for distraction. But maybe it's better just to turn off the television, turn off your phone, and just sit and be still. Before we finish, here are your action steps for day 3. Complete your mindfulness tracker worksheet. This is in the workbook that you can access at the link. This allows you to take the things we've talked about and apply them to your own life. I'd also ask that you spend 5 minutes in quiet observation, no phone and no tasks. That's an action item for you. Try to do it by yourself this evening. Return to your visualization whenever you feel overwhelmed. Take your mind to your happy place and visualize all of your scents, What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you taste? Our next session will be on Saturday morning. Tomorrow is a holiday, and we'll hopefully all be able to enjoy some time. We'll explore building a resilient mindset. We'll learn how to shift the thoughts that keep you stuck. So we'll plan on 10:30 Central Time on Saturday morning. Thank you for showing up for yourself today. You deserve this time to breathe, reflect, and heal. I'm very happy to be with you, and I'm excited for the next session on Saturday. I'm cheering you on. Have a wonderful evening.